G'day and welcome back to the channel, Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I'm the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. It's truly appreciated. And if you wouldn't mind, please do hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm working my way towards 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so hopefully you'll be one of them. Anyway, what are we doing here today? Well, it's December, so what else do you do in December? You look at Christmas movies. And I'm trying to look at ones that I haven't seen before. So, I'm not going into the whole Silent Night, Deadly Night ones, things like that. I did look at Jack Frost. I'm sure I've seen that one. But to be honest, I couldn't remember a thing about it. So, gave it a rewatch. This one came out last year and I missed it. It's one of those ones where I heard a lot of negative things about it. So, I put it to the side. Thought I'd come back to it, never got a chance to, but why not now? Anyway, we are looking at It's a Wonderful Knife from last year, 2023. Anyway, before we get into that, I'm going to say a big thank you to all my new and existing subscribers. I know I say it every week, and but truly, thank you. It's working my way towards 1,000 subscribers and all the support that I've gotten from all my subscribers and friends and everything like. Thank you so much. I truly mean it. It's great to see. So thank you. Now back to the movie. That's what we're here for, right? The film was directed by Tyler McIntyre, and it stars actual really good cast of well-known genre actors and some new faces. We have Janewiddop, Joelmchale, Justin Long, Jess McLeod, Katharineisabelle, and many more. Now, two of those names straight off stand out as highlights. Justin Long and Katharineisabelle. They've been in some fantastic genre films. Joelmchale's been around for a while. He's done a lot of things, so yeah. Anyway, the plot. After saving her town from a psychotic killer, Winnie Carruthers' life is less than wonderful. When she wishes she'd never been born, she finds herself in a nightmare parallel universe where without her, things could be much, much worse. So yeah, right away, that sounds interesting, right? You've got a psychotic killer, you've got a parallel universe, you've got a bit of time travel, so you've got a few different genres all mashing together here. So yeah. Now look, there will be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor, check it out. Then come back and watch this review, see if you agree with me. And let me know down in the comments below what you thought of it. Anyway, this is, like I said, this is one that I wanted to watch last year. But a few negative reviews, I thought, let's give it some time. I'm always one to give a film a chance, give it, especially if it's a slasher film. So here we are. And yeah, the film itself, like I said, it's a genre mashup. So many things could go right and so many things could go wrong. And it blends the feel-good charm of It's a Wonderful Life with the blood-soaked thrills of a slasher flick. And it makes it a bit of a unique holiday horror film. It's not a brutal hack and slash. It's got some really good heartfelt moments in it, some really nice moments, but, So, let's wish upon an aurora and see what changes. And if you've seen the movie, you'll get that reference.
Like Big Bushy, Ginger Ninja on the prowl, smacking on pretenders with a salty caramel growl. 60-second flicks, reviews hotter than the sun. Sword master underwater battles never done. Vodka shot, steady hand, cold as ice. Critics in the crosshairs, he don't think twice. Movie scenes dissected, sliced with precision. Beard game strong, legendary vision. Ginger Ninja, barrel pristine. Voice flashing waves, no denying he's a king. Salted caramel lessons, leaves him in awe. Movie review, assassin laying down law. Ginger Ninja, barrel pristine. Voice slicing waves, no denying he's the king. Salted caramel essence, leaves him in awe. Movie review, assassin laying down law. Bear oil prepped, ready for the fight. Where the sharks afflicts, he conquers the night. From silver screens to ocean depths below, Ginger Ninja reigns, that's all you gotta know. Bear oil stash glistening in the light. Mixed vodka with knowledge crafting in sight. Shark fin haters, they scatter for sight. Ninja ninja's wisdom, looking dynamite. Legends we crafted from tales people tell. Something caramel dreams in a vodka infused shell. 50 seconds flat, analyze it with flair. Ninja ninja forever, ain't nobody compare.
All right, so we're diving into the cast first, and the first thing that actually stood out to me was the cast. I mean, like I said, Justin Long, Katharineisabelle, genre favorites. What could go wrong? Well, okay, so Katharineisabelle, Justin Long do fantastic. There's nothing wrong with the performances in this film at all. Justin Long delivers an over-the-top yet very delightful performance as a sleazy developer, Henry Waters. You know, he embodies a campy holiday villain with a sinister edge. You know, all of the actors bring a very fun, earnest performance, and they do help elevate the story. Particularly some names that I'd never heard before. Janewiddop, she has a very grounded portrayal of Winnie, and Jess McLeod's character Bernie, an outcast who becomes Winnie's ally. You know, there's no denying this film is very LGBTQ friendly, and it is intrinsic to the storyline. You know, and that's start out, you have that, and it makes its way all through it because it is part of the storyline. And I think that's probably what set this film apart and may have ruffled a few feathers. You know, it's not something we see regularly in this type of film, but with our heroes and their budding romance, it adds an emotional depth, and it's something we don't often see in the slasher genre. And these two actors, Janewiddop and Jesse McLeod, do a fantastic job with it. So onto the directing and the writing, and look, the holiday setting and themes are fully embraced, and the festive iconography creatively repurposed for grisly murders, it's done really well. You know, McIntyre balances moments of humour and tension, and the film's playful tone often evokes nostalgia for holiday movies while infusing them with some darker twists. You know, the film's horror elements occasionally take a backseat to the character-driven narrative, and this approach might disappoint hardcore slasher fans, feeling that the angel killer sometimes feel underutilized. And I will say there are a lot of plot holes in this film. You know, a lot of major plot holes. There is a scene near the end which it's like the crowd is hypnotized. You can see it in their eyes. There's like this glowing thing. Now, at one point I thought they were going to turn out to be robots, you know, or something like that. Or they were all hypnotized, but they completely gloss over it, you know. So yeah, plot holes galore. It is what it is. The movie struggles to find find a seamless balance between comedy, horror, and heartfelt drama at times. You know, and the shifting tone can undermine the impact of certain scenes. And the results come across as very inconsistent in the pacing. You know, scenes dramatically shift from tense to relaxed. There are scenes where the killer is chasing him, and then all of a sudden it just stops. You know? It's the alternate timeline though. I got major Back to the Future 2 vibes from it, and that felt really good. So, you know, like I said, it's a genre mashup, you know, a slasher Christmas time travel parallel world film. It's got all the right elements there. It just misses a few notes here and there. That's all. Okay, so the effects. You've got stabbings, you've got electrocutions. You know, it's got a few of those, but that's really it. If you're after a slash-tastic gore fest with killings galore, this ain't it, you know. But what it does have is a really great-looking killer design. Now, I don't know if you can see it in the back there, but if not, I'll pop it up on the screen. This entire white look, which is actually based on the original design for Ghostface. It looks amazing on screen, especially when blood splatters fully land on him, which I mentioned the plot holes earlier. In the first opening act, when the killer is going about his business, stabbing and whatnot, you would have expected a little bit more blood, right? It's completely white. Surely it's going to show a little bit of blood. Anyway, that's a little thing. And like I said, plot holes. There is a great scene where an axe, I think it was an axe, was used and just blood everywhere. Looks amazing. But yeah, it's not completely gory, but the design of this killer is amazing. There's something about it that really worked. Now on to rewatchability. And look, this is one that I didn't mean to watch last year. Things happened, didn't get to, but this is actually a really fun watch. You know, it may not be one that I go back to and watch again. I mean, it's not up there with, say, Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it's definitely a fun Christmas slasher, and it's got a lot of really good elements to it. So whilst I may not go back and watch it again, I might. Overall, It's a Wonderful Knife is a fresh take on both holiday and horror traditions. It's got enough creativity and charm to entertain fans of either genre. You know, it did seem very reminiscent of Totally Killer, which I think was another 2023 release. I actually think this may have been better. You know, however, that being said, it does have a very uneven execution, and that will prevent it from becoming a complete classic. You know, for those seeking light-hearted holiday horror, it's an enjoyable watch despite its flaws. Overall, for a score, I would give it a 6 out of 10. There you have it. That is my review of It's a Wonderful Knife. Now, have you seen this film? I'd really like to hear, I didn't mind it, you know, and like I said, I had heard a lot of bad things about it. I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Before I ramble on too much, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button. It'd be much appreciated. And of course, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. You've made it this far through, you might as well. And also hit that notification bell so that way you're notified every time I do release a new review. Obviously, going through December, we are doing some Christmas-themed movies. So, you know, if you like Christmas and you like movies, what's not to like? Now, moving into January, I do have something big planned. I am working on a few things. We're doing a few more live streams, but I've also got something coming up, keeping it a little hush-hush, so keep an eye out for it. That'll probably be around the, hopefully, mid to end of January. Yeah. Anyway, look, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
Heavy pushing kitchen ninja on the prowl. Stacking up pretenders with the salted cow now growl. 60-second flicks reviews harder than the sun. Short master underwater battles never done.